You guys have no idea, but I am obsessed with crochet. Out of everything, crochet and lace. Those are my two things that I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. I have a ton of it in my closet and it gets me really excited. And I just love pieces that are textured, but they don't necessarily have to be like a lot of pattern or a lot of color to it. Like you can still keep it fairly neutral, which you will see behind me. It's for the most part pretty neutral. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about fashion, specifically the crochet trend. It has become so popular this spring and summer. I've been loving it as well. I think I started really getting into it a couple of years ago, and my crochet clothing has just accumulated. Some of the pieces that are behind me are just a few things. I own way more because that's how obsessed I am. Are you guys obsessed with crochet as well? If you are, definitely like this video and subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. Today I'm going to show you guys how to style crochet clothing. I have dresses, pants, skirts, tops, bathing suits, everything that you can think of besides maybe hats. Maybe that's the one thing I am missing. But I want to show you guys some looks, places on where to buy crochet clothing, some smaller brands, and everything will be linked down below. Some of these pieces are older, so I will find some similar ones as well. We might as well start off with the first outfit that I'm wearing. You guys know I love this terracotta top. Although it's not my style that I would necessarily go for because of the deep V neckline, I do love the color. I love the puffy sleeves. This is from Revolve. You guys have seen me wear this video in my summer favorites video. If you missed that, I'll leave it right here. And then with it is, of course, the crochet piece, this little mini skirt. It is white. Now, a lot of these crochet pieces are kind of see-through. Some are more and some are less. And this one is definitely more just because of the holes. There's like smaller holes and there are larger holes. So what I like to do is I like wearing a bathing suit that either matches my skin tone, or I would go for something that matches the actual crochet piece. So you could do a white bathing suit. For me, I just did something that matched my skin tone, keep it really simple. And then over that, I just went and wanted to add some more accessories like this chain belt just to dress it up a little bit more. Now you will see that this skirt is on the shorter side. That is one negative. It is by Andy Baggis. I'll link it down below. That's like my one thing is I wish it was 2 inches longer. That would be ideal. So if you are taller, unfortunately this skirt won't work. I'm hoping I'll be able to find more crochet skirts that are longer because they are very hard to find. Specifically like mini skirts like this. I don't know why. They can be really hard to find. Honestly, if I had more time and maybe once my puppies are adults, I would love to get into crochet and like create pieces like this. That would be so much fun. If you guys don't know, I do have a degree in fashion, specifically merchandising, but I also know design as well. So that would be a really cool hobby to do. And I'm hoping down the road I will have more time. And would that be something you guys would be interested in? Like if I made crochet pieces, would you guys be interested in buying that? Like, or should I totally skip on that? Let me know in the comments. Back to the outfit, I'm just wearing my Mejuri necklace. It's very simple. I've been wearing it non-stop. I hardly take off my jewelry. If you guys see the same jewelry, like every single video, even my Instagram, it's because I really don't take off my jewelry, especially my earrings. Kind of lazy with that. But anyway, back to the outfit. For shoes, you can't see my shoes, which is kind of disappointing. I'm trying to figure out a better way of filming in this room because I should be able to pull you guys a little bit farther in future videos. But for shoes, I'm just wearing these cork heels and it has a clear heel, which is a lot of fun. I believe they're from Lulu's. I'll link them down below as well. And this is just, I don't know, a really cute outfit, something that I would wear on vacation, just like a resort look. I love an all white look. This is one of my favorites. I've actually never got the chance to wear this out too much because of the pandemic. And then before that, I wore it once to Puerto Rico and that was it. It's one of my favorite pieces. Now this isn't necessarily a set, but they do go together. They're from Andy Baggis, so just like that previous skirt. Now this is a high-waisted pencil skirt. For me, since I'm 5'4", it goes below my knee, like right below, and it's a really good length. Under it, I'm wearing a high-waisted bathing suit. I just like the combination of the two, like a high leg, high-waisted bathing suit. That's like my go-to. And and it looks really great with this skirt. And for the top, it's just a crisscross, so you just wrap it, and then I just like tying it in the front, on the side. The sleeves flare out slightly, they're like 3/4, and it's just such a cute look. Now this is something I would wear on vacation. So much fun. I kept it super minimal, and for my shoes, I'm just wearing some like kitten sandals. Again, just white, just keeping it very simple. This top also has a beautiful motif in the back. I don't know how they did it, but it is so pretty. It's actually quite hard to find just more intricate crochet pieces. Now that I think about it, this outfit is kind of sexy. In a way, it's kind of like reserve sexy because your arms are covered, your legs are covered, but because it's like sheer and you can like see my legs, it makes it sexy. I feel like that's kind of what I like to achieve, like a little sexy sometimes, but not too sexy. I would wear this look to the pool only because crochet bikinis, when they get wet, it's kind of like a hit and miss. I don't know if you guys have tried. I haven't tried with this one, but because it's a bit thicker, I'm worried that it's just gonna absorb all the water and just weigh it down. But this bikini is from Revolve. I actually got it last year, so you probably can't get it. I will link some similar ones down below. It's one of my favorites because it is very hard to find a crochet bikini that is high-waisted, high leg. But I also love the sleeves. It just has some really beautiful cap sleeves and some scallop detailing. And again, you guys know I love terracotta. I'm surprised that I don't have more terracotta pieces. I think I need to add a terracotta dress to my wardrobe because that is one thing I am missing. And then to style, I just have a hat because of all the sun. And then I have this cute little backpack. I can't remember the designer, but I will look and have it down below. It is one of my favorite pieces, but I hardly wear it. It is stiff, so you can't really travel with it. It's not the most travel friendly, but it is a beautiful piece and has a gorgeous design on the inside. And I'm just ready for the beach, you know? Like, I'm ready to go. My arms are covered up, but let's say I want to like cover my bottoms. I can always make this cover up into my makeshift skirt. This is from Monday Swim. If you've seen my spring haul video, I'll leave that video right here. I talked about this. I've worn this so many times. Love it, and I'm obsessed. Also, going back to making this cover up into a skirt, do you guys remember Aquamarine? I think I was, how old was I? Maybe 12, 13, around that age. I love that movie so much. I also love that actress, but the scene where she turns the sweatshirt into a dress, oh my gosh, mind blown. And I was thinking of that when I was changing this cover up into a little skirt. That was such a shock, and that's like one of my favorite moments in that movie. Love that movie. Let me know if you guys have seen that movie and if you love it too, because we'll probably be really good friends because that's one of my favorite movies. So this is another crochet bathing suit. This one is by Mayo. I actually discovered them through Instagram a few years ago, and this was the bathing suit that I fell in love with. Green is not a color that I would go for. You guys can probably tell on my Instagram. Don't really gravitate towards green, but I do love this shade. It kind of reminds me of like a beautiful jade, and if you look closely enough, there is this shimmer to it in the crochet, so it gives that extra dimension. And I like how it's a high leg. It is on the skimpier side. One thing with this brand and a lot of these pieces is the sizing is very limited. Some of these sizes don't even offer an extra small, so just warning you guys, if any of these pieces interest you or any of these brands interest you, just kind of keep that in mind. I'm not really sure why they do that. I've noticed that with a lot of crochet things. Maybe it's just easier when people are designing them just to make it small, medium, large, and that's about it. But I do love this piece. Now, this bathing suit top does have underwiring. I did add a little bit of padding just to have some shape to it, since I do have a smaller chest. And then overall, I just like a little bit of padding. This cover up I've talked about on my Instagram last year, and I'm continuing wearing it. It's just kind of like a cover up you just throw over you. It's supposed to look like it's a bit wrinkled, which is really nice when traveling because you can just throw it in. You don't have to worry about ironing or steaming. I like how it's long sleeves, so if you're worried about getting burned, you have that, but it is still light enough that if it's hot out, it doesn't feel like it's too hot. So it's thin enough, and it does have some pockets on the side, but I don't really use them. And it's also long enough to cover your butt. That's really important to me because the cover up that I talked about in the other outfit didn't cover your butt, it just covered the top part. But this one covers your butt nicely, very important. I really love this look. I do have this bag. The brand is L Space, it's from Revolve. I love how it's a 2-in-1. If you saw my spring haul, then you would already know. I just love pieces where you can get more out of them. That's why I love sets. But it has this kind of basket. So this, and then this part, which is so appropriate for the beach with all the sand, you know? Then you can just like shake it all out. Very easy. But I love them separately, but I also love them together. This dress is so pretty. I almost forgot about it when I was rummaging through my closet because I've recently just organized everything and because of moving and whatnot. This dress I bought a few years ago and it's one of my favorites. It's from Free People. Free People has some really great gems, but you have to really search their website to find them. And I feel like with Free People, you kind of just have to go on and on and on and on and on to find some really good pieces, and this is one of them. Now, crochet can be very heavy, especially a dress like this length, which goes all the way to the floor. I am wearing some heels. They're just the ones from the first outfit. Love these heels, very inexpensive. And this dress, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just so beautiful. I love the button detailing in the front, very delicate, and I like how there's crochet over the buttons. Now that is how you know you have a quality piece. They didn't just put random buttons or maybe just white buttons. They really tried to dress it up and make it flow nicely with the design. This dress did not come with the slip dress that I'm wearing underneath. This slip dress is from, honestly, I think I got it back when I used to work at a boutique in college. And it's one of my favorite slip dresses. It's so hard to find a really good slip dress. I don't know if you guys have that same problem as well, but finding a slip dress that isn't too tight, so not bodycon necessarily, but maybe one that just falls on your body nicely, and this is one of them. It's also a nice length, so it goes below my fingertips, which is really important to me, and it's also a really great shade to my skin tone. Like there's enough yellow and warmth to it, so it's one of my favorite pieces. It's also thick enough that you can't see through it, so if I just wore this slip dress you couldn't see through it, and it also has adjustable straps, so it checks all those boxes. I will have similar ones linked down below, so please check them out. But again, it is really hard to find a good slip dress. And two brands to me that would ace it and that could provide some really great slip dresses with their designs is Free People and what's the other one? For Love and Lemons. Ooh, For Love and Lemons, guys. If you guys shop there, then you already know what I'm talking about. They have a lot of pieces that are very delicate and that are sheer, but you're like, well, what do I wear under it? And they would do so well if they would provide that for the customers. Anyway, back to the outfit. Kept it super simple. I love how this dress flares out ever so slightly at the bottom, and it's just a perfect summer look. All the pieces that I've talked about so far can be a bit more revealing, so if you are looking for something that covers your body, I think this dress is perfect. I've had this dress for a few years now and it's one of my favorites. I love it so much. It's from Mayo, just like that green bathing suit. I like to cinch it in with the belt. I love the wood buckle. It just adds a little more contrast to the dress since it is quite neutral. And you might be able to tell the weave on the sleeves is a bit bigger so you can see more of your skin versus the body of the dress. You don't necessarily need to wear a slip under this. I like to just because it makes me feel more comfortable, but because the weave is a bit tighter, you don't actually need to. Again, it's just personal preference. And then it has a tie and a button in the back just to cinch it in a little bit more. You can also put these types of things in the dryer, but that's my warning to you that they will shrink most likely. And I put this in the dryer. I think I even asked the designer, like, is it okay? but just be warned, if you do, it's most likely going to shrink, and I was kind of okay that this did a little bit. And over time, when you wear this a lot, it does stretch a little bit, and if you put it on a hanger, it tends to stretch just like most knits. That just happens a lot of the time, which is why you should be folding all of your knits and all of your crochet pieces. And for shoes, I'm just wearing these platform sandals from Saludos. They're one of my favorites. They're definitely not the most comfortable, meaning you can't wear them for hours on end, but man, do they make a statement, and they go with so many different looks. Keeping it super casual, like I want to just feel so comfortable that I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing, and this is it. My favorite high-waisted jeans, they're from a Goldie. I love the rips. Now they are quite worn in, but I kind of think it looks better as you wear them. Super high-waisted. I think it's like 12 and a quarter. Oh, these are so good, especially if you have a longer torso or if you are someone who's taller. The best shorts that I've ever owned, and I wear them again and again every single summer. Now going back to the crochet top, similar button details as the Free People dress. This one is from Urban Outfitters. I love tops like these, specifically for maybe if you're going to a festival or if you're at the beach the whole day, because it's so breathable and it doesn't stick to your body. As you guys can see, it is quite loose, and I just like wearing a bralette under it. Now of course, if you're going swimming, wear a bathing suit, and it's just super simple, and that's what I like about it. And for shoes, I'm just wearing these white sneakers from Saludos. Now they don't look very white now because I've owned them for so long, but they're some of my favorite white sneakers that I have. And this is my last crochet piece. These high-waisted pants are from Lulu's. I like how they're wide leg. I feel like we don't see that enough. It's really fun. Now I am wearing some bathing suit bottoms that are also high-waisted and high leg because it is see-through. I want to dress this up, so for the top I'm wearing this satin blouse, and I kind of just tied it up so it's not too formal. And I'm wearing these black heels from Target, which are my favorite, and I kept it pretty simple. But again, this is what I would wear for a dinner when I'm on vacation, you know, a little sexy but more covered up, and I love an all black look. I hope you guys enjoyed all those looks. Let me know if you have any video ideas. Let me know down below, and don't forget, before you leave, like this video and subscribe for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!